What is up, my YouTubers, and welcome to Mind Me Mondays. Although I forgot that yesterday was Monday because I got caught up with life and triplet life and everything else. But it is currently Tuesday at 9:38 a.m. and I know I have a video coming out at 10 a.m. my prison talk video. So this video will probably be uploaded tomorrow, which is Wednesday, instead of yesterday, which was Monday. Anyways, I love this lighting, by the way. This is called natural window lighting and no makeup and mommy look. Yes. Anyways, to catch you up from the rest of the month. So basically, we have dentist appointment. If you see my laptop moving a lot, it's because little man's jumping on the bed. Anyways, so, and I'm in the process of folding laundry. Apparently, that's my Mommy Monday thing, is folding laundry while I vlog. But anyways, so we do have dentist appointments coming up tomorrow and Thursday. Isabel and Trenton are tomorrow. Me and Amelia are on Thursday. So we do have that coming up. I did have another ultrasound on March. It's not May yet. March 20th. I had my ultrasound and they did confirm the gender. And I'm not going to reveal that. So anybody who watches my vlogs and you know the gender, don't comment on my video the gender, but you can tell people if you really want to. But I'm going to do a gender thing later. But we do know the gender. We're just trying to figure out names because names are. It's funny because with the triplets, we kind of had the name set early, but with this baby, it's like I almost am so indecisive. I think because we didn't plan on having another baby, so this baby is a huge surprise. We are thrilled, but it's harder to pick a name for some reason this time around. I don't know why. Anyways, so they said that the baby was perfectly right on time, or right on schedule. It's like one day behind, but that's like not even a problem. Did find out, however, the reason why I haven't been feeling the baby move like pretty much at all is because I have an anterior placenta. And with my anterior placenta, that basically means that the placenta is in the front of my stomach, like here. So I will not be able to feel the baby move as much or kick around as much until maybe the baby grows. I do feel some movement on the side, but it is a worrisome on one hand because my anxiety is like, oh my God, is the baby okay? You know, is the baby like moving around? Did I do something that like, yes. Anyways, but the ultrasound people said that the baby looks fine. Yes, there is one baby and growing right on track. So August 19th is still the due date. Then I had my OB appointment after that. And it's funny because they did measure my belly and they said I was measuring small, which I think is funny because I was like, well, the ultrasound people said that I was measuring right on target. The baby is measuring right on target. And I asked them, I said, well, does that mean it's because my anterior placenta and the baby's sitting more further back? And they said it could be. One of the things that did scare me that I researched is that sometimes anterior placentas can, as the baby grows and the placenta grows, can go downwards and cover the cervix. So I was worried about that. I was trying to ask my OB, and she said that she doesn't think that's going to happen because the placenta is high enough, but anterior. I guess it's like it runs from right below my belly button, like half an inch, maybe a quarter of an inch below my belly button, and then it runs up. So they weren't really worried about it covering my cervix. I'll ask the ultrasound people next time I see them because they probably know a lot more than my OB. But when they, at the end of my appointment, everything was fine, by the way, with the baby. Heartbeat's great. Baby was moving around. They had, since I have an anterior placenta, it's harder to find the heartbeat. But I did find out that one, since I have had kids in the, like I've had kids before, obviously, that it's my uterus is a little bit thinner. So they could hear the baby through my belly button, which is the thinnest part of your, I guess, skin. So that's something I did not know, is that if the techs can never find the heartbeat, go through the belly button. So that's something interesting. What else? clearly I'm doing laundry. As you can see, I'm just sitting here vlogging because I forgot to. What are you doing? Why are we rearranging blankets right now? Look at this truck. But at the end, she did say that we're gonna have one more appointment with my OB that I'm seeing now. Then we're gonna transfer me out, which is fine. I asked her. I said, "Well, we already established that we're gonna transfer me out when I'm in my third trimester, anyways, which will be about May." And she looked at me like I was crazy at first. I'm thinking, well, I'm in my third trimester in May, so this is why this is funny. So we booked it for end of April, my next appointment. Oh, by the way, happy April Fool's Day. Today is April Fool's Day. No, that's not why I forgot yesterday. But, oh, yes, and my mom's dog here. I have a whole smorgasbord of everything going on today. This is how crazy my life has been lately. This is why I haven't vlogged in a little bit or I haven't edited a lot of videos because, or been slacking on my Friday videos because I'm dealing with. Hey, don't push your sister, honey. No. She can come up here if she wants to. This bed is not only yours. And now we have all of them on here. Anyways, so basically, I have my appointment at the end of April, and then she said that we're gonna go ahead and do my sugar test. And when I booked my appointment, I'll be 23 weeks, right? And the checkout lady said, I asked them, I said, I asked the checkout lady, I said, well, isn't 23 weeks a little early to do a sugar test? And she said, no, you'll be 28 weeks. And I go, no, I'm due August 19th. So I'm 19 weeks now. And she goes, well, we have you down as 23 weeks. That's why I thought it was funny when my OB said that I was measuring small and looked at me funny when I said, well, everything's right on track. So basically, I am, as of right now, filming this video, 20 weeks. And I don't know where they got 23 weeks for, or I guess in their eyes, I'd be 24 weeks, but that doesn't add up because me and Jim did not do anything that we were, supposed to do to make a baby until at least almost a week after I got out of prison. So I don't know, but I'm trusting the ultrasound techs, and whatever the ultrasound techs say, I'm just going by them at this point. Basically, long story short on that is that I will be transferring out after this next appointment to the high risk center, which is what I was going to do anyways. They said the baby looks perfect and everything. The medication's not affecting the baby in any way. Medication's still working great for me. Another update about everything going on and why I've been so busy is because it's been so nice outside lately. I've been doing a lot of yard work, trying to take my new hedge clipper thingies, like the giant scissors, they're not hedge trimmers, they're hedge clippers, I think. They're like the giant scissors. I've been going outside and cutting down a bunch of the little tiny trees, and those are like my new favorite tools. Because I was doing it with the hatchet, because Jim has two hatchets, and one's a bigger one that I should not lift when being pregnant. I haven't lifted it, by the way, but I use a smaller one, but it gets kind of harder, and I get worn out faster. Keep whacking away at the vines and stuff. So this just is a clip, and I'm done. And it's so satisfying to go around the yard and start doing that. It's so satisfying. Yesterday, I decided I wanted to rake up a bunch of the old leaves and the spiky balls and put them in the fire pit so I can burn those. Honey, why'd you take off your diaper? Hold on. Anyways, yes, and Trenton has been taking off his diaper a lot more. I am, while I'm home, trying to potty train them as best as I can. We have had some accidents where they'll be, before I talk about the accidents, we don't have a baby pool yet, so we've been putting water in bins and letting them swim in that. If you guys saw my last video of the March update, you'll see them in the bins of water. it works for us for now, and I'm sure parents understand, like, since it's been really nice out and it keeps them busy and happy. But since we do that, I put their training underwear on them so they're not swimming completely naked. But sometimes I just don't care if I put underwear on them or not. But with the accidents, they know where the potties are because we have 3 of them, and I try to get them to go on them and say, "Hey, poop or pee on here," and they love sitting on them. But I think they haven't figured out quite when they feel they have to, like, go to the bathroom. So they'll get up from the potty and then they'll, like, pee or poop on the floor. So that's fun. I cleaned up 3 piles of poop yesterday from each kid. Not like it's a bad thing. It's just, you know, it happens when you're potty training. I don't know if any other parent out there has had that experience where their kid, Millie yesterday was actually sitting on the potty and she didn't have to go. She goes, all done. I said, that's fine. You sat on there long enough. She sat on there for like, I don't know, like 3 minutes, which probably isn't long enough, but she got up. She went over to grab a toy and from her play kitchen, and then all of a sudden she had pooped. And I'm like, oh my God, child, you were just on the potty. And because she squatted down to poop, and as she got up, she walked away and peed. And I'm like, your potty is right next to you. And I couldn't grab her fast enough to put her on the potty. So, yeah, that's what I meant by accidents. And I have no idea where I was going with that, with the training situation. There was something I was going to say about that. But anyways, it's been nice outside. So that's what I've been doing. I've been having them swim while I go out and do yard work. And then grandma's home, and so she watches them, so no, we're not leaving them unattended, is what I'm saying, is that somebody's always home if I'm out in the yard doing something, and I can see them from the yard. And most of the time when they're in the water, they're not really in the water. They're mostly like taking the water out and putting it somewhere else. So they're running around the porch. So, but like I said, grandma's usually right there watching them too, because daddy's at work. Or if grandma is at work, like right now. Well, right now they're not going to go outside because it's overcasted. It rained last night. Everything's wet, and I just don't feel like taking them outside right now. I might later on. Usually, I try to put them down for nap first, and then we go out and swim. I kind of want to do more yard work because now I'm in a raking thing, and I'm probably doing too much for my pregnancy, but I'm really in my head not, because I sat around for 3 days, and after working for like doing yard work for like a week and a half straight, sitting around for 3 days, which I'm sure my body needed it, being my age and being pregnant again. I'm sure my body needed the rest, but I'm not that person just sit down and do nothing. And yesterday when I was raking and stuff, I could tell it's like working out. Like people are pregnant and work out all the time. I go out and do yard work. Um, anyways, update on the house. So my mom's tiny house. She's, like I probably mentioned before, my mom's building a tiny house, and our septic system, like, is crumbling, right? Finally, the plumber came out yesterday and gave us a quote on the septic system. And our worst fear is happened, where we have to replace the entire septic system before she does anything with the tiny home, or before we do any repairs to around here. We can do the minor repairs, like our spigot on our hose part out back came off, so he can fix that. There's no pressure, water pressure to my shower, or the pressure is stupid. My bathroom sink, the cold water for some reason has very little pressure. The hot water works, and we do have to replace the subflooring underneath floors, but that's beside the point. The sink in the hallway bathroom that everybody uses, for some reason, we don't know if it's pipe or whatnot, but there's like no water at all going to that sink. So plumber is going to fix those little things because that has nothing to do with the septic system. But if my mom wants her own like bathroom or shower or anything, they have to fix the septic system. So later on this week, we have to go down to the permit place, apply for permits for the septic system, which I can do online, which I'm going to do online. But we do have to go down there. I do have to make another probation payment. We do have to pay our property taxes because we were going to the dump for free. And I guess the boss person came to the dump and got told the employees that they're in trouble because they haven't been checking for stickers. So we have to go get a dump sticker. It's free if you live in this county. So we just have to go down to wherever. And I don't know if they're going to make us pay our property taxes first. Why haven't we paid our property taxes? Because I was in prison and I couldn't, and they had my letter, Jim and Mom, and they never opened it. So yeah. Besides that, I hear crying babies in the background. Hey, guys, hold on. Guys, girls, hold on here. Honey. What is wrong with you? What's wrong with you? I think she's tired. Cause we try. All right, well, I'm gonna go ahead and end this vlog now. And so if you guys